All right. I hope everybody's doing well tonight. Sorry about last night. I needed some rest. Still am on some prescription medicines that knocked me out, which is good. And trying to, heal up from this sore throat and everything. So I hope everybody's doing all right tonight. Sorry, it's the wrong time, the wrong day, but it is late night gun chat, and it's probably not even late night where you are. If you're East Coast, it's 9 o'clock. So is what it is. I'm on Christmas vacation, so excuse me, the holiday break. And anyway, I think I had it right the first time, Christmas vacation. And anyway, I hope you're doing well. If you've not been to one of these late night gun chats before, it is simply you ask your questions, I give you my answers. They're worth exactly what you paid for them, and make sure that you listen, but don't pay too much attention. So that's basically what these are about. But anyway, we just talk guns and guy stuff, politics, guns and stuff like that. So if you're willing to journey with that on into the deep rabbit hole with me on that, then we can do that. We can't show the guns off while we're here on YouTube, so we're not going to do that. I do think that's a violation of your freedom of speech policies. YouTube, come on, man. As long as we're safe, we should be able to do that. But I digress. Anyway, I usually like to start by calling out the chat. So I don't know if you're here. If you have not put in the chat, I cannot call your name. And so we've got Hunter Kirk from North Idaho. It's good to see you again. And G23, that's it. We got 10 people according to the live stream thing here, but that's that. So put in your questions for late night gun chat, and we'll do that. Hello, Chuck. Ruben Villegas. Excuse me, I'm still getting over this cough thing. I hope I said that right. Yeah, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year from California. All right, well, Happy New Year. I like the word Caliban better than California. I've said this several times in the channel, but like, should it be California or Caliban? I like Caliban better. You're welcome to steal that. If you want to keep California, you do you, because you're living there. God bless you, and hopefully y'all can start a revolution. I mean, y'all can get your government changed peacefully, of course. Peaceful resolution, glorious revolution, right? But that's the peaceful kind. So anyway, I hope y'all all doing well. Going to start off by talking about it looks like the ATF changed their frames and receivers thing overnight. Despite having a lawsuit against the first ruling, they went ahead and did a worse ruling. So it just shows you that the ATF is out of control, and that we need to call our representatives and call them and go, hey, look, they're doing your job for you. If you want to ban things, you need to get on your butt and vote to ban them. All right. Of course, we know what happens to politicians who vote for gun control, generally speaking. So there's that. That's that. Videos coming up. We're planning on doing 22-250 versus body armor, and New Republic in Oregon or China here. There you go. Whichever way you want to see it. Yeah. So we're going to do 22-250 versus body armor. And I'm going to do, eventually I'll do a 7mm Rim Mag best copper bullet video. So that's that. Yeah. Non-lead ammo sucks. I mean, having to buy it sucks. But buying, like, its performance on game as far as hunting is concerned is awesome. Like, so here's what I'm talking about with that video I was just telling you about. I've got, Barnes TTSX loaded, or LRX loaded at max, loaded at minimum, TTSX loaded at max, loaded at minimum, the new CX bullet loaded at max, loaded at minimum, Hornady GMX loaded at max, loaded at minimum, Nosler E-tip loaded at max, loaded at minimum. And so these actually, or at least the LRX and the TTSX, perform well on game. So is what it is. So I hate that you have to buy it there. I don't think you should have to buy it, but its performance on game is pretty good. So you're actually doing some good stuff there. So yep. So M. Gabriel, how you doing? Waiting for G20 G5 video with Chook. Yeah, he just did a video earlier today on that. What's up, garage guy? Yeah, I agree. I love the new Hornady outfielder. Yeah, and the super performance is good too. We did a video on 30-06 with the 165 grain CX bullet. Yeah, super performance, and it performed great. So that's that. Teddy Two Guns, what's up? Hope you're doing well. So Don't forget to be the first person to put a question in the chat. So I'm gonna have a cough drop here. So that's that. I'm not gonna produce as many videos in the next few months because it's always a slow time during YouTube for viewing gun content anyway. So they always, your subscribers go down, your new subscribers go down, everything goes down this time of year unless you have a really hit video. And so since they kind of slow it down for gun content, I'm just going to go with the flow and not produce as much content on YouTube this time of the year. And I'm going to start producing more of it during the fall when people seem to watch a lot more of it. So that's that. What's up, gun snob? What is this? I'm taking somebody's time and I missed it last night, so I'm just doing it tonight. Sorry if I'm all up in your hens chat time. Yeah. Guns are wrong. Guns can't be wrong. They're an inanimate object. The idea that you think people owning, now maybe you think people owning guns are wrong? Okay, so how are you going to enforce that? You're going to get other people with guns to enforce that. See, this is the stupidest thing in the world, all right? If you really believe that, you are a freaking moron, okay? Absolutely freaking retarded, all right? Sorry, real Cynthia, but you need to get your brain screwed on straight, all right? And you need to get your head out of your, you know what? And you need to understand guns are inanimate objects. They can't be right or wrong, okay? If you think people owning guns is wrong, well, then, you tell that when 5 thugs break into your house with a baseball bat, aiming to rob you and murder you, and it's just little old you, Cynthia. Okay, even if you're a 400-pound woman, it's still 5 of them versus your out of shape ass. So, yeah. If you think guns are wrong, then you are just absolutely freaking retarded. If you're my moderator, let her respond to that. Because, what are you going to do? How did they enforce racism in the South? With guns. The police did it with guns. The police did it. So, yeah, ask Ukraine how guns are bad. Absolutely, the real Cynthia. All right. I bet you don't have the balls, the real Cynthia. You might be a man these days. You never know. I bet you don't have the intestinal fortitude to respond to that. Okay. You have a God-given right to self-defense. And that means anything the government can own, you can own. And if you don't agree with that, get the freak out of America. We don't need you. We don't need you. Okay. In fact, get off planet Earth. We don't need your genetics in the gene pool. I hear Callisto is nice this time of year. It's a good, nice moon of Jupiter. It's just outside the radiation belt. You'll be all right. So, I like this time for a live, LOL. Yeah. Hey, I sent you a link you can join. So, would you pick up a 6mm ARC if you could find one? No, I would not. A, I can't find ammo for it. B, it's automatic reloading for me. And I don't mind that, but I just don't see the point. You need a 22-inch barrel to get any of those velocities. And other than that, I just don't see the point. So, it is what it is. Naruto, I like it. Hey, David Neal, it's good to see you. My New Zealand friend. I just actually subscribed to a hunter on New Zealand today. I don't have my phone with me. Otherwise, I'd see who it is, but I forgot his name. But only leftists could think that cops should have a gun and then say cops are bad. Exactly. Nobody should have an AR-15. Should the police? Yeah, they need an AR-15. But the police are bad. Yeah. Crazy. You have to be absolutely insane. Yep. The real Cynthia hasn't responded yet. I guess she's not real. Loki Prepper, how's it going? Long time no see. It's good to see you. That's what I like about doing it on a different night. I see some different people sometimes. David Walcott, how you doing? So, LOL shot fired. Left the Yankee chat for this, so it's worth it when shoots next live. When I shoots next live. There you go. Tomorrow is range change. Going to check my 0 on my Seiko 30-06 Ackley improved. Nice. That's a great caliber. Man, I love your channel name. Love your screen name here. YouTube algorithm dismantler. Why would the police need guns if we don't have any? Yeah, there you go. How my fellow Alaskans besides that liberal it? Oh, I'm doing all right. I'm assuming you're talking about Lisa and uh, what's her name, Mary Patola, who just voted in the gun control again. You peasants and your guns, you are all just a bunch of freaks. All you need is a phone for protection. Yeah, everybody go to Gunsnob's channel and tell him he's crazy. So he's being facetious, obviously. So people here are getting king on 7mm PRC. Yeah, it's not taking off here. It's not taking off here. So Yankee marshmallow. Marshmallow. Yep. Sarcasm. Yankee marshmallow. AK Luke, how you doing? Well, it's good to see a lot of people here. Again, if you're not familiar with this, hey, I'm anti 30-06. You know, 30-06 is like 270, but for men. That's all I got to say. How about the 300 PRC? People like it, but if you're going to be hunting, why would you buy it over a 300 Win Mag? You wouldn't. Competition, you would. Obviously, you got to find cases and reload for it. So, is what it is. Yeah, I like how the Mary Ag campaign was being pro-gun and vote for yes gun control. Yep, her very first one of her very first vote. 270 for the win. 270 is actually way overrated these days. Like 6.5 PRC is way better than 270. 7mm rim mag blows it out of the water. 280 Ackley improved blows it out of the water. Even with a 130 grain bullet, 30-06 blows it out of the water. It gets about 150, 200 feet per second more than a 130 grain bullet and a 270. So you look it up on Barnes data. So is what it is. So yeah. I mean, I like the 270, but you know, it's overrated. There are way better calibers out there than 270 these days. I guarantee you, if Jack O'Connor had a 6.5 PRC, he would take it over the 270 any day of the week. So Bullets for Bucks is buying all the 300 PRC rifles. So Reloading Weatherby, I sent you a link if you can join. I know, but I do like way more 270 way more than 30-06, and that's okay. You can have irrational opinions in America. That's great. I mean, that's why we have liberals. So can't hate the H card. Yeah. Anti 30-06, they're a communist. There you go. Yep. Honestly, good luck finding 280 AI ammo. I hand load everything. That's not an argument to me. You can find the brass and casings and dies pretty good. Yeah, I made a bunch of videos for our other platform today. So that's that. Yep. Okay, fair enough. Back in the 80s and 90s, the 270 reigned supreme. And now y'all are all going to 7mm PRC, like you said. Where I live, there's nothing you can't take with a 6.5 Grindle. There you go. 6.5 Grindle's a nice little AR cartridge. So you're saying Chook's still a boy with a 270? Yep, pretty much. That's what I'm saying. 270. 30-06 is like 270 for men. Yep, I said it. So that's my thing about the 270s. Like, okay, for a 150 grain bullet, I can get a much better ballistic coefficient in a 6.5 PRC and send it just slightly faster. That's a win-win. So, any thoughts on the 277 Sig Fury? How's it going, Hopeful Remnant? If you haven't checked him out, go check out his channel. He's got some good information on the 6.5 284, which is the world's best cartridge ever. Thoughts on this 277 Sig Fury? I think it'll be great in a civilian cartridge. I think it'll be great in a civilian gun. But do I think it's the military cartridge where they're sending that 80,000 PSI? I know they tested the crap out of it, but once you start putting 80,000 PSI in a combat gun, some guy goes into combat with that and really abuses the crap out of it, is what it is. We know you're like me. You like to stir the pot. That's okay. With nice little sarcastic comment every once in a while. I do the same thing. Really, I like the 25 and 6 and 7 millimeter weight better than the 270. Yeah, I agree. I agree with both of those. Um, is what it is. Got a couple of red deer recently with my 8x57 196 grain normal Vulcan dealt to them. There you go. I want a 6.5 PRC. Yeah, they're nice. The Grand is 30 chambered in 30-06, not 270. Into discussion. Yep, there you go. Down power 30-06 though. Yeah. Yeah. I would like to see a pistol in some new kind of 6.5 millimeter rifle round like the 5.7. I don't think. Okay, so your 30 super carry is apparently essentially a 7.62. Um, the lowest bullet you can get, I think, for a 6.5 is a 90 grain. So you're talking about putting that in a pistol length. You're talking about 90 grain. Maybe it gets 1,500 feet per second, and that's what it gets in a 9 millimeter 90 grain. So why would you sacrifice diameter, which is really important in a pistol? Diameter means that a bigger bullet's going to transfer more energy. It's going to make a bigger, rounder hole, and they're going to bleed from that hole more and cause more blood loss and shock to the system. So, I mean, 5.7 to me is a gimmick round for when it comes to a pistol. Now you put it in a SBR 10-inch barrel, 16-inch barrel, civilian legal rifle. Now you're getting the velocities you need to penetrate level 3 armor, and it makes sense for a personal protection gun. But yeah, I would not. I don't see how that's going to happen. So, what new cosmetic they have in the Glock Gen 5? Not much really. They just took the fingers off, added the front rails. Nothing much here. They need to go ahead and come out with the Gen 6. There's a guy here where I live, makes really custom rifles, Hardy Engineering, mainly 6.5 and 7 millimeter PRC. There you go. So, round capacity. Yeah, I mean, if you want to put 100 round 6.5, 100 grain 6.5 bullet in a 10 millimeter case, let me know how that works out. Oh, I love the Canik TP9 SFX. I think that's a fun gun to shoot. Hopefully the Siley will hold up. I'm putting mine on my right when I'm done with this. I'm putting mine on my dagger, so we'll see how it holds up. What's up, Scott Leaper? You got my name right. What's up, Big E? All right, man. Have a good dinner. I'd rather have a 5.7 pistol than an SBR, more maneuverably and compact. But I'd rather have an SBR in a bigger caliber, like 300 Blackout or 5.56. You know, where you still get more energy in a 5.56 10-inch barrel than a 5.7 pistol or in a 5.7 rifle. So that's that. David Neal, have a good one, man. Enjoy one. Have an extra class for me. And when can I come down there and hunt red deer? All the debate between 9mm and 45, and here I am concealing carrying a Glock Model 40 10mm in a shoulder bag. Man, I've got an inside the waistband holster I can conceal carry that Glock Model 40 in. I don't know if you saw that video, Low-Key Prepper, but just look it up. I think I called the video "Concealed Carry Bear Protection" or something like that, just to be funny. And it's pretty cool. I've got a couple of shorts and stuff like that on it too. So go ahead and do that. Look that up. I prefer the finger grooves in my Glock. Well, nobody likes you. I'm just kidding. Everybody likes Gorilla HD. But no, yeah. Why? So my Glock, yeah, they went they went from a smooth grip to the finger grooves back to a smooth grip. Greed and 300 Blackout. There you go. Took my CCW class with Glock 20 when they came out. There you go. I did not hear about the guy who killed a brown bear with a pickaxe. That guy needs to learn to have a gun on him. Gen 6 will have finger grooves back. Yeah, there you go. I like how in Niche 10mm don't need to worry about ammo runs as much as them 9mm and 45 ACP enjoyers. There you go. Chook said that Chook says a lot of things that he doesn't mean. The 5.7 is not a good round for bear protection. Would I take it over a 22? Yes. Would I take either one of them over a big long hoplite spear? You know, from a good phalanx? No, probably not. So Chook do be trolling. There you go. Chook do. I troll the crap out of him. I really do. He's really nice and doesn't get upset about it, but I troll the crap out of him. 6.8 SBC would be a better pick for an infantry rifle. 277 Sig Fury maybe for a sniper. It would definitely be good for hunting. I actually disagree. I think, and the reason why I disagree with that opinion is, the 6.8 SBC will not get the velocities required to penetrate level 3 plus body armor. And so you got to realize, okay, we're done with the war on terror, and we left all those guns and stuff over there, and we're done with the war on terror. Now we need something. Now that it looks like might be in a near peer war. Okay, so Russia, China, we might be in a war with near peer allies or non-allies, enemies, near peer enemies. They have body armor too, and their body armor is, level 3 plus level 4, and 6.8 SBC, like 5.56, will not cut it, right? In fact, in 6.8 SBC, you're just taking the velocity down. So the whole idea between the what is it, the 6.8 by 51, they call it 6.8 millimeter by 51. The whole idea behind that round is, hey, I'm getting an armor piercing round that's 130 grains at 3,000 feet per second out of a 14-inch barrel. So if I can do that, we can, then I can have a great chance of, either piercing near peer armor or, doing a lot of damage on that armor to where it's going to get pierced with the next bullet, or they're still going down from being hit with that. I don't think 6.8 SBC, I mean, obviously they'll probably go down and hit with it, but it will not go through the armor, and the body armor is just, it's not there. All right. So is what it is. All right. The 5.7 might be an all right bear round if you've got a 50 round mag and can shoot it fast. I will let you hike a certain trail with only a 5.7, any 5.7 you want, 50 round mag, and full metal jacket bullets or armor piercing bullets if you can find them. And then, yeah, we'll hang some salmon around your neck, and you get to walk that trail with only a 5.7. How's that, gun snob? All right. If you die, I get you life insurance. That's the bet. If you don't die, I'll say good job and you can keep the 5.7. How's that? If you can't troll your friends, who can you troll? Yeah, obviously. Yeah. Again, couldn't agree more. Man. I'm not gonna derive him out loud, but I had one channel that used to be on here a lot that I would troll, give him a little hard time here and there. But I also do things like nice gun, cool gun, great video, just quick comments to help his algorithm. And one day he's showing a gun and it jams on him. He has a bad magazine in there. And I make the comment of, I only buy Glock magazines, but then again, I only eat rice too. All right. I'm making the joke that I'm poor because I buy Glock magazines. And he texted me and was like, man, you need to quit making sarcastic remarks, and got his panties into a big wad. I'm not going to talk about who it is. All right. But you can probably figure it out because you've seen him here on the chat a lot, and then now he's never here. So it's not bullets for Bucks or Austin with reloading Weatherby or anybody like that. But like, um, just it's if you can't troll your friends, who can you troll? Yep. So he got all butthurt about it. Won't apologize for all this other stuff. I called him a word I shouldn't have. I apologized for it. Um, but it's like come on, dude. It's YouTube. I'm helping your algorithm. All right. I don't need any of your help. So that's that. All right. If you can't troll your friends, who can you troll? So that's that. Oh, on Savage 110, been thinking about it, but that Ruger American Mag Bull Hunter looks better. They're both about the same quality wise. Step up and get a Bergara. It's gonna be smoother in both of those. Military back to the M14. Nope, they're not going back to the M14. I don't do any trapping up here. No, I don't. Thinking about it though. M110 and 6.5 Creedmoor Infinite Tree Sniper Semi-Auto was requested by Special Ops. There you go. M14. It was a long time. Or shoot the armored guy in the face. Well, you can do that too. But when you're in combat pressure making quick shots, you don't get time to aim quickly for the face all the time. I didn't say I was using that. Yeah. Well, if you're not going to take that bet, don't take that bet. 5.7 is not good for bear protection, and I love the 5.7. There you go. There you are. Somebody who hates the 5.7. It's fun to shoot. I don't hate it, but I don't see the purpose of the cartridge. And somebody who loves the 5.7 say don't use it for bear protection. Military just needs to go to a 270 Winchester with a 100 grain. What firearm would they put that in? Go back to the M1 Garand with the box magazine underneath. What is it, the BM59 that Beretta made with the box fed magazine? With bullet versus armor, as long as it weakens the armor for the next shot, and if it doesn't work, at least give them a few broken ribs so they can't get up. Yeah, I've gotten up from broken ribs before, so it wasn't a bullet broken ribs, but yep, there you go. I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I bet you do. Why do people choose 357 over 45 ACP for bear defense so you can shoot 45 243 and flat nose with more capacity? So 357 SIG with a 147 grain hard cast flat nose would be a great bear protection gun in black bear country. Wouldn't be my first choice in brown bear country. You could get it done, but it wouldn't be my first choice. It's going to penetrate deeper than the 45 if they're both the same bullet type, hard cast flat nose bullets. The higher velocity, higher sectional density, smaller bullets going to penetrate farther, and you get 13, 14 rounds in the mag of a 357 SIG, which is what the biggest 45 usually get. Like a Glock 21, for example, only gets 13 rounds. So, I used 45 Super for bear protection. If you've seen my videos, so there you go. What's up, Mountain View? On a Winchester XS4 left-hand 12 gauge with a 26-inch barrel, capable of 3.5, 3, and 2 3/4-3-inch shells. Late Christmas present. There you go. 357 kills walruses. There you go. If you tease me, I'll just remind you about BYU beating Tennessee. All right, he's banned from the chat. Somebody ban him from the chat. I'm just kidding. All right. Got it from my left hand to something. There's that. What's up, Bending Ballistics? How you doing? All right. You and Chuk had no, not me and Chuk. No. That new modernized bar too. Bar, BAR. Yeah, there you go. What would be your pistol carry for Kodiak Island protection? If I had my druthers, if I could have any gun I want, it would be the Ruger Toklat 454 that Chuk has. I think that's the best gun. I would need to practice with it a lot more, obviously, and with revolvers in general. If I didn't have my druthers, it would be my Glock Model 40 10 millimeter. Not because I think that's great, but because I can shoot it so much better. So that's that. 4570. 4570. The hot car. There you go. What's up, Skid Mark? How you doing? It's good to see you. So I probably do, but I probably didn't save the number. If you still have my cell, hit me up. So by the way, I have a whole video on what you should carry for bear protection, but yeah, FNX 45 in tactical and 460 rolling. Well, that's that. Should be good to go. So here's what it is. Excuse me. Yeah. Again, if you're doing 3-inch slugs, you need to waterproof your slugs. That's one thing people don't think about, because slugs, that big open top where the slug is, water can get in there and ruin the powder and or the primer. I've had that happen. And in Alaska, you're crossing rivers, you're wading the river for fishing, stuff like that. So I solved the problem of that by buying a 4570, which is sitting right next to me, and I can't grab it because YouTube has communist rules. There you go. All right. So that's a good question, YouTube algorithm dismantler. It's a good question, though. I do have a whole video on top 10 bear protection. I think it's the #1 video on my channel now. So is what it is. So, bending ballistics, my new Instagram, since the old one got hacked, is the real Alaskan ballistics. So not that I'm important enough or big enough to call it the real, that's just what I'm calling it. So that's my new Instagram. And while y'all are at it, don't forget to go over to my other channel, Boston Custom Music Writing, and subscribe. So like, I put out some Christmas music this week, and be nice if everybody went over there, and they play ads on that channel all the time, but I don't get any money because I don't have enough subscribers. I keep hovering around that 520 mark. Every time I go up over 520, 2 or 3 people get cut off or unsubscribe, and I stay right around 520. So kind of need everybody to go over there and make sure you're still subscribed, that kind of thing. Sorry, I'm trying to put the link in the chat here. So that's that. All right. Need to get the Ruglan. It's Rugarlan. Rugarlan. We want it to be elegant sounding, not redneck sounding. Rugarlan. All right, not Ruglan. Rugarlan 1895 SBL to complete my 4570 collection. All right, yeah, there you go. It's a good one. Faced with a cocaine bear, I would snort meth and be tougher and meaner during the fight. There you go. Okay, cool, bending ballistics. All right. What about caliber do you wish was more popular? 6.5 by 284. I love that caliber. I wish it's more popular. It won't be, because it's so in between a 6.5 PRC and a 6.5 Creedmoor right now. So it'll never get popular because of that. I have no idea. I'm still doing my chat, dude. I have phones upstairs charging anyway. So but that's a great question. I like that question. So is what it is. So make sure you go over, subscribe. Man, this chat has devolved into what kind of bears do to what kind of drugs. All right, you guys are crazy. Make sure you go over and subscribe. Watch my music channel. So it's make sure you go over there and do that. So I need more subscribers on that channel. So I have 300 grain 44 Magnum and a Taurus tracker. The thing kicks like a 500 Magnum. I bet it does. I hope that 300 grain doesn't blow that Taurus up. G23 just resubbed. Thank you. Because it took a lot of subs off of that music channel. Make sure you go check it out, my music channel. So it did that. So make sure you go do that. And appreciate it if you go do that. What's worse, meth gators or meth bears? Meth bears by far, because gators you can just stay out of the water, stay 50 feet from the water, you'll see them coming. Bears, you never know. I subbed. Thank you. I appreciate it. So I know classical music isn't what everybody likes, but appreciate y'all slubbing. Subbing. All right, slubbing is probably not a good word or term. So it's what it is. All right. Make sure you go over there. Yeah, meth bears. Alligators can make better boots, though. I'll give you that. 35 Whalen or 30-06 for OK. If you're not a hand loader, you get 30-06 because there's no 35 Whalen on the shelf. Almost every shop I've ever been to, I have not seen 35 Whalen on the shelf. If you're a hand loader, well, then pick your poison. Do you want to go months without finding brass and stuff like that, or do you want to find brass everywhere? So again, is what it is. So, yep. Thanks, Gorilla HD. Now, as far as caliber is concerned, yeah, the 35 Whalen is a little bit better than 30-06 as far as shorter range bear and moose. But to be honest with you, you get a 300 Win Mag over both of them. So I mostly shoot 240 grain for that reason. There you go. Enjoy classical boots every once in a while and warm boots with a bear hide. There you go. David, you must be that guy that walks into his cabin smoking a cigar, has big old manly beard and bear skins on him, and then you just hit play on your music, and it's just like Mozart. Yeah, that must be you. That must be you. That you understand? I'm living vicariously through you by making fun of you for that. I'm just saying, just saying that might be it. Slumming. That's slumming. I didn't have an M in it. Just slubbing, not slumbing. Yeah. Yeah. 338 Winchester Magnum shoots better than the same out to 400. Yeah. There you go. Oh, I wish. Yeah. Life goals, David. Life goals. That's love and love. Yeah, that sounds like a very perverted term, Slubba. 6.5, 284 Norma is better than 270 Winchester. That'll stir someone up. I agree. Now, when you look at the max ballistics and the reloading manuals, you'll still get, same weight bullet. You'll still get a little bit better velocity out of the 270, given that it has the same length of barrel. So I agree with you. But I will say that, 6.5, 284 Norma is my favorite caliber. But, reloading Weatherby's over here just being, he knows the 6.5, 284 is better than anything he owns. And he's being jealous. So I just love that. So love my 358 Winchester. Even got a few 358 AR-10 uppers. I'm assuming AR-10 uppers, not A-10 uppers. If we're going on A-10, that'd be pretty cool, flying around in an A-10. Trying 338 Federal because. Yeah, there you go. Slubbing is the same slang word for a pedo, by the way. That's what I was thinking. Yeah. Wasn't going to say it out loud, but I hope Chuk isn't going to be happy. There you go. Like I said, 270 is, like 30-06 for grown men. Or no, is like 30-06 for women. Yeah, something like that. Which, I got a 270 right over here, and it's for my wife. Sorry, dear. I love you. Yep. Yeah. I harvested my bonus holiday doe with a Ruger SPL 4570 suppressed yesterday. I know it's overkill, but it's cool when the bullet impact is louder than the muzzle blast. There you go. Can't wait for BS bending. It's always fun to be there and informative. There you go. Oops. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, where'd you get your 358 upper? That'd be pretty cool. Yeah. Thank you, A10 Cruise. There you go. Yeah. Gort, how's it going? Hope you're doing well, sir. Or madame. I don't know who you are, sir or madame. So I'm assuming you're a dude because women don't put laser eyes and Gort as their name, generally speaking. But, you know, anyway, I guess you can't assume anything these days. You can be what you want to. So I'm in so much aches and pains. I think I'm going to declare myself 87 and get Social Security before it goes away. What do y'all think? Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. How you doing, Gort? Yeah. So that's his pronouns he wants to use, sir. He's like, you better call me sir. There we go. He's a robo, sir. Yes, robo, sir. What is a robot? There we go. All right. Well, guys, my wife's going to be home soon. I'm going to fix her dinner. She's been out working, so I appreciate y'all letting me come on a different time, a different night. I appreciate there being 32 of you watching right now, and I'm still recovering from this bad cough and everything. I need to go take some medicine. So, guys, God bless. Take care. We will see you at the range. Content's going to be a little slow coming out in the next few months. Probably 2 a month instead of every week, but it is what it is. So, that's that. All right, last question. I don't have a 357 mag or a 10 millimeter. Which would you get if you had 22, 9 millimeter, 380, 45 ACP, and 38 special? Well, the obvious answer is get both. You have a 357 mag, so you can shoot 38 special through it. 10 millimeter is going to be a lot better in every way. It just is what it is. So, guys, take care. Mountain View, I have at least 5 videos, if not 6, in the 357 Magnum in the 10 millimeter playlist. I think 357 Magnum only wins in energy twice and in penetration once on that whole playlist. So I would rather have 15, 16 rounds of 357 Magnum in a 10 millimeter. I mean, that's what they are. So, guys, take care. God bless. Have a great night. See you at the range. We'll talk to you later.